Alright, welcome back to another video, guys, and in this video is another fairy tale video. Don't worry, for all y'all who don't watch fairy tale, I just make this for the people who watch or like fairy tale. So, let's get into the video. Alright, now, in this fairy tale video, oh yeah, this might be going out a little later, it's kind of like 9 something, I don't know, like 9, what time is it? 9:29, about to be 9:30. So yeah, it's just about to go out a little late, but whatever. Anyway, this fairy tale video is gonna be about, can the second generation Dragon Slayers go into Dragon Force? Now, if you don't know, there's 7 Dragon Slayers, I believe. There's Natsu, Gajeel, Wendy, what's the name? Loxus, Cobra, God Serena, and I'm forgetting the name. Well, technically God Serena doesn't count, so that's not really, he doesn't really count as a Dragon Slayer, so I'll cross him off. 7 in total. Natsu, Gajeel, Wendy, Loxus, Cobra, Sting, and Rogue. Those are the 7 Dragon Slayers. Now, there's 3 generations. I'm so stupid. What is wrong with me, Mike? I'm so dumb. There's 3 generations of Dragon Slayers. Got the first generation, which is Natsu, Gajeel, and Wendy. Second generation, Loxus and Cobra. Third generation is Sting and Rogue. Those are the only 7 dragon. Oh, actually, Irene and Acnologia. So technically, there's 9 Dragon Slayers, 9-ish Dragon Slayers. Yeah, technically there's 9 Dragon Slayers, but Acnologia and Irene don't count because they're evil. So, of the good ones, there's 7. Anyway. First gen Dragon Slayers were taught by dragons. Second gen Dragon Slayers they didn't even get taught by a dragon. They had a dragon lacrima placed inside of them, which lacrima is just like a magic orb thing. They got placed inside of them. And the third generation dragons, why do I keep doing that? What is wrong with me? The third generation Dragon Slayers have a dragon lacrima put in them and has a dragon taught them, so they can pretty much go into first generation, can go into the Dragon Force, but not at will like the third generation can go. The third generation can go into Dragon Force without a problem. We have to have the first generation is like we have to have we have to have something to like activate it for us. But it doesn't have to always happen like that. If we keep training with the Dragon Force, then we will be able to go into it like the third generation can. Just like Natsu and Wendy can in God. Well, we haven't seen Gajeel's Dragon Force yet, but yeah, we haven't seen his yet. But yeah. We might see it though. We might see it in this new season. Let me just show you. Let me show you. Let me just show you the first generation. I want to show you guys the first generation of Dragon Slayers real quick. The first generation of Dragon Slayers are right here. You probably can't see this. Let me just, what did I just do? Right there. Natsu, Gajeel, and the girl right there is Wendy. Obviously. Let me tell you the attributes, like what magic they have. So obviously, these 3 have Dragon Slayer magic, a lost magic, that was taught, well, these were taught by an actual dragon. Natsu is probably one of the strongest Dragon Slayers, like top 3 Dragon Slayers. Natsu controls fire. Wendy controls like air or all the wind and stuff like that. Gajio controls like he uses like iron, steel, pretty much just iron though. So that's the first generation. Let me see. Freezing in my agony. Love ain't meant for demons, baby. Love ain't meant for us. Okay. Freezing in my agony anymore. Because love ain't meant for demons, baby. Love ain't meant for us. Alright, now second generation Dragon Slayers would be, let me see if I can show you guys real quick. Well, I might just have to do this real quick. All right, let me just show you right here. All of them right there. Yep. So these are the second generation ones, the ones we were talking about in this video. Loxus, Cobra. The third generation, Sting and Rogue. So Sting and Rogue can control. Sting has holy Dragon Slayer magic, and if I said Rogue, I meant to say Sting has holy Dragon Slayer magic, and Rogue has shadow Dragon Slayer magic, and Loxus has lightning Dragon Slayer magic, and Cobra has poison Dragon Slayer magic. So the topic, okay, let me just show you Acnologia, just the strongest Dragon Slayer. That's him. See, yeah, like I said, see, he can go human form and dragon form because he's used his magic, Dragon Slayer magic, like so many times. If you use, like, when you use your Dragon Slayer magic so many different times, then you'll actually start turning into a dragon. And then you can switch back and forth in between, like, the Dragon Slayer mode. So, yeah. Anyway, in this video, like I said, we're discussing, can the second gen go Dragon Force? Why or why not? For me, this is just from what I'm saying, I do not think they can go Dragon Force, and if they can, it's like an incomplete Dragon Force state. Number one, they don't need Dragon Force; they're already strong enough as it is. Loxus is probably still one of the strongest people in the guild, even though how strong Natsu's become. He still one-shots him like all the time. So I don't really think he needs a Dragon Force. Cobra was putting a whoop into Natsu until Natsu just screamed and hurt Cobra's ears and got knocked out. But Loxus has beaten one of the 10 Wizard Saints, Jura, which that's not an easy feat to defeat. I mean, he one-shotted the God Slayer, Orga, and he's a God Slayer. You wouldn't think he would be getting one-shotted like he did, but got one-shotted. So, the reason why I don't think second generation Dragon Slayers have this is because we would have already seen them go Dragon Force, and what's it called, Loxus, and for the reason why I think that this is an incomplete Dragon Force is because when you're in Dragon Force, you start to resemble a dragon. You start resembling a dragon. Loxus in his Dragon Force, he doesn't even like Loxus in his incomplete Dragon Force doesn't really represent a dragon at all. Like he just I don't know. This man just has scales and stuff. Like, he doesn't have scales. Like, it's just like a net around his arms, and that's it. He doesn't have, he, like, to me, that's like an incomplete Dragon Force. That thing is not completed yet. Now, I don't even know if you can count that as a Dragon Force. And another reason is because, look at this. Look at this picture. This is Gajeel. This is not his Dragon Force. This is him in his Iron Dragon scales. If this was Gajeel's Dragon Force, then it looks doesn't it look exactly like this one right here? Doesn't his iron stuff look like exactly like that? That's how you can tell that's not a Dragon Force, because they have the exact same thing around the arm, and this is not even Gajeel's Dragon Force. Gajeel's Dragon Force is way different than what that is. That's how you can prove that that's not a Dragon Force. And like I said, Dragon Force would have like the stuff coming around their face. And then we're going to Cobra. Cobra's Dragon Force. Proof that this is not Cobra's Dragon Force. Same thing with Gajeel and the Loxus comparing. Look at his arm. His arm has like the net around it. Like that, incomplete. Another reason why I think that they can't go Dragon Force, or that's an incomplete Dragon Force state, is the fact that it has been said that in like when someone goes into Dragon Force, their power gets increased exponentially. When they went into these little forms of theirs, their power did not increase that much. I mean, it increased, but not as much as it would increase in Dragon Force. So, yeah, they did transform, and yeah, they did do all that, but it's not nowhere near Dragon Force level of strength and power. So, I don't think that is the Dragon Force. I think they have yet to get a Dragon Force, or they don't know how to have Dragon Force. Because like I said, they weren't. That's probably the reason too. They weren't taught by a dragon, so they can't go Dragon Force. That's probably the reason why they can't go Dragon Force. Because if you notice, the other two generations, the first and third generation, they can go Dragon Force because they have at least been taught by a dragon. Even though third generation has had a dragon lacrimite implanted in them, they were still taught by a dragon. And first generation was just taught by a dragon. So that could be another reason why they could go Dragon Force and second generation can't. Like I said, it's no need for Noxus and Cobra to go Dragon Force. Noxus is one of the strongest people in Fairy Tail. Cobra could have been one of the strongest people in Fairy Tail if they would have focused more on him instead of having him. Like, they could have focused more they could have directed their attention more towards him. Like, we haven't really seen Cobra develop. I'm pretty sure if we saw Cobra develop, then he'd probably be on par with, like, Gajeel or something like that. Because when we first saw Cobra up here, Cobra was giving hands. Like, he was giving people them hands. Even Urza, one of the strongest girls in the Fairy Tail series, he had her on the ropes, bro. He poisoned her and put her out of commission. Like, her whole arm, like, if they couldn't get that fixed, like, her whole arm, it started from right here, like right here, her whole arm, and then it would have went to her body, and then it would have killed her. So, and then Cobra went head to head with Natsu and almost beat him. He could have beat Natsu. Cause see, the thing is, with Cobra, he's the Poison Dragon Slayer, but he can also hear like your movements and your thoughts and stuff like that. So like someone could be like, he'd be like, "Damn, Cobra, you ugly." And he'd be like, "So you think I'm ugly? I heard that." That's how good he is. He can hear your thoughts. That's some weird stuff, but he can hear it. I'll never say nothing around him. I ain't trying to get poisoned or not. Shoot. Listen, I ain't saying nothing around Cobra. I ain't thinking nothing around him. Just because he might try to. And he got a snake Cubelios. Oh, nah. I ain't messing with that one. I ain't messing with that. That's, Loxus is a jerk, too. He's a jerk. But he got a little better, I guess. You know, he has his own team, the Thunder Legion, with, Elfman. Not Elfman. What's Freed, Evergreen, and what's the other guy's name? I can't think of his name. What is his name? I know what starts with a B. I'll come back to that. I'll tell you guys when I think of the name. Evergreen, Freed, and let me see his name real quick, cause I hate when I can't remember somebody's name who I'm talking about that's important, bro. Cause like that's important. I need to remember his name. It's just this guy. Just a weird guy. The people from the Thunder Legion that I'm talking about, you know, Freed, Evergreen, and Miranda's name that I forget right now. I can't think of his name. So yeah, like I said, I don't think second generations can go into Dragon Force. But let's see if I can find something else that'll tell me why. That'll prove why I think that it won't go into Dragon Force. Okay, let me see if I can get the video. Let me just do that. Oh no, what am I doing, kid? Like, okay, alright. Yep. See? Let me just see if I can just get it better like this. So, yeah, I mean, you can count third generation as like half and half. You ain't missed nothing. You can count them as half and half, but I don't really count. I don't count them as Dragon Slayers. Loxus, Cobra, and God Serena. Like I said, let me stop. The only reason I don't count God Serena is because he has like 8 different Lacrimeyes implanted in him, so. Yeah, see? Like, see, yeah. Like I said, we had to have like an external factor, like he said. But third generation, they could just went into it without having any problems. We've never seen them be able to go to Dragon Force, so I wouldn't know. But I doubt that they can, because it really wouldn't make any sense. They're like pretty strong, so it doesn't really need a Dragon Force. Yep. It may resemble Dragon Force, but I can tell you that it's not. Dragon Force looks different than that. See, it's not Dragon Force. Dragon Force would not be like that. See? That's the same thing I'm saying. See, I'm telling you, it's the same thing. They have that has skills on it, and so did Loxus and what's it called, and Cobra, but that's not Dragon Force. That's just Iron Dragon scales. That's proof number 1 why that they don't have Dragon Force. And what's messed up is that we still haven't seen Gajo's Dragon Force. See, that's what I was talking about. When you go into Dragon Force, you usually have like the scales on your face, not just on your arms. Wendy in the Dragon Force, I'm surprised that she went Dragon Force before Gajio did. But she is pretty much the weakest Dragon Slayer there, so I understand why they did that for her. Yeah, see? Like, they boosted their power, but it wasn't anywhere near the power of when Dragon Slayers go into Dragon Force. Exactly, he was already way stronger than Natsu, but Natsu still powered through and defeated him. Because Natsu's just a god. Like I said, it may be just like, they may have a Dragon Force, but it may just be an incomplete Dragon Force. I have no clue. But all I can say is that's not Dragon Force, and I gave my reasons why, and so did he. They're primarily have the same reasons, but he explained his a little better. So, same thing for you guys, as I would have said at the end of the video. Do you think second gen Dragon Slayers can use Dragon Force? I want to know what you guys think down below. Comment it down below. Tell me why you think you think they can, why you think they can't. And if you have the same reasons as me and King Ramirez, which you should all go and subscribe to him. He's a great person. You know, he just does high quality content. Not being sarcastic. Anyway, like I said, comment down below. Do you think second gen Dragon Slayers can go Dragon Force or not? Tell me your reasons why. You can argue back and forth with me if you don't agree with me. Just state some good reasons. And if you do agree with me, then explain why you agree with me. And if you agree with what I said and what he said, just say I agree. And also down below in the comments, out of all the Dragon Slayers, which I'm about to show you guys just in case you don't remember. Just in case you don't remember. Come on, give me a good picture. Of all, like... Out of all these 7 Dragon Slayers, Natsu, Sting, Cobra, Rogue, Wendy, Gagio, and Loxus. Out of those 7, which one is your favorite? I want to know. I want you guys to tell me down below, and I'll tell you what they can do again. Fire Dragon Slayer, Holy Dragon Slayer, Poison Dragon Slayer, Shadow Dragon Slayer, Sky Dragon Slayer, the girl right there, Iron Dragon Slayer, and then this one right here, Lightning Dragon Slayer. Tell me down below. Oh yeah, and these two are considered like the twin Dragon Slayers of Fairy Tail. These two, Sting and Rogue, they have an all power attacking together and all that other stuff. So yeah, like I said, tell me down below which one of those 7 Dragon Slayers are your favorite. I don't know what video I have up tomorrow. Knowing me, probably another Fairy Tail video because I love Fairy Tail. Knowing me, another Fairy Tail video because I love Fairy Tail. Anyway, do all that stuff down below in the comments, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out.